Hello, lovely world. So it's May, which means a lot of things are happening in May. I have to actually change my calendar because it's still in April and it needs to be changed to May. But the fact of the matter is that we got Memorial Day at the end of the month. We've got all kinds of other things that are probably going to be happening in the month of May that I have no idea what they're going to be just yet. But it should be an interesting month. That's all I'm going to say. I know we're still indoors until, sometime this month maybe we'll have restrictions lifted a little bit, but not completely by the end of the month. Or even the middle of the month. It's just, look, there's a lot of stuff happening in the world right now that, could be, interesting to see what happens in this month. And look, summer is literally is next month. And we're almost halfway. We're not quite there yet. But May puts us in the 5th month of 2020. And the first, few months have been kind of a whirlwind of emotions. And it's been interesting to see what's next for this year. What is it going to be like this month? Are we going to, have some sort of semblance, peace of mind, and be able to go back to for most, back to work? And just, be a new normal, basically? Or are we going to be stuck inside for the entirety of the month? It's going to really depend on a lot of things. Look, now, I want to make something clear to you guys. I do read your comments every day. And I want to make something clear to you. I have not given up on my dream. I have not, taken a backseat to bartending. I have not done that. I still do research. I still, look into things every once in a while. Or, not every once in a while. Sure, I haven't, fully looked into something, or looked into that in a couple of days. But I still, want to be a bartender. And I still look up stuff from time to time on, how to make drinks. I did learn how to make the old-fashioned. I just don't have the alcohol to make an old-fashioned right now, or the ingredients, or how to make it officially. I know how to make it. It's just I don't have, I have the patience and the time and all that stuff. It's just the alcohol, the ingredients, mixing it all together. I just don't have that figured out just yet. But I do know how to make that. I know how to make a lot of drinks. It's just I haven't, done it yet. And I still want to go to bartending school. I do. And learn how to make all these drinks and stuff like that. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's just going to take a little bit more time than I was expecting to. It's just, with this whole pandemic that's going on in the world, it's a little bit harder to do these things with what's going on. And I will become a bartender someday. When this whole thing is completely settled down and I've done all the research I possibly can do on this thing that is bartending, I will have a job that is as a bartender. It may take, months before I fully know how to make every single drink that people want to have to drink, and it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. It's gonna take some time to learn all of the different difficult drinks and all the easy drinks and all the medium drinks that are medium. It's not completely hard to make that drink, and it's not super easy to make that drink. But I am still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still evolving on how to make all these, drinks and doing all my research into it. So don't think I gave up on that. I haven't. And I intend to, continue to to learn and grow and become the best bartender I can be. It wasn't, I may have taken a few days off from learning, but I'm still learning. That's the most important thing you should take away from that. And I can't wait for summer to start. I can't wait for, to figure out, what's going to be next in my life when this whole, pandemic is over. Or it's calmed down enough that we can go back outside and go to the movie theaters and go to restaurants and, hang out with our friends again and stuff like that. I know it sounds like a broken record because every single YouTuber on the planet keeps on talking about it and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is that I'm still learning how to become a bartender. It's going to take time and patience, and you guys have to stick with me on it. I'm still going to become a bartender. It's just, I'm not going to, it's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen a week from now. It could happen a month from now, or whenever this thing is fully over with. That's when I'll be able to do, what I need to do in order to become a bartender. Because, bars aren't open right now. Nothing's really open right now. And it may take another month before, things start, working out again and being able to go to the gym and being able to go to a bar or going to a restaurant or going to the movies, or it's something like that. It's going to take a while for us to get back to some sort of normal. Some semblance of normalcy. And that's what you guys need to take away from everything that I've, discussed in the past on my YouTube channel, and that, I didn't give up on bartending. I just took maybe a day or 2 or 3 days off, and it's gonna take some time to get back to, to learning about all this stuff. I mean, the old fashioned is probably is not the hardest drink to make, but it's up there. And, there's other drinks that, like Sex in the City, a pina colada, all of these drinks that are out there. There's probably hundreds of thousands of drinks out there in the world that are, the difficulty could be like super hard, or it could be a medium difficulty, or an easy difficulty, or a super easy difficulty to make that drink. I already know how to make a lot of drinks because I've studied up before, I've been studying how to make drinks for 10 years now, guys. It's and beer is, you can't make beer. I mean, you can with the hops and all that stuff, but you can't make cocktails. I mean, you can make cocktails. I don't know what I'm getting here. Beer you can't make like a cocktail. Cocktails are made with, with some sort of a rum or some sort of a bourbon or some sort of a tequila or, whatever it is. Jack Daniels, that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of drinks that you can make that have either, like I said, bourbon, tequila, whiskey, whatever you want, rum, all of this stuff. It's not going to be an easy journey. It's going to take time. And that's what you guys need to realize, is that I haven't given up on becoming a bartender, and I will never give up on becoming a bartender. It's just sometimes I will take little tiny breaks from learning some stuff, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to learn every single drink, that alcoholic beverage, whether it's a cocktail, a mocktail, whatever it is. I'm going to learn how to make all of them. And that's the most important thing that you guys need to realize, is that I haven't given up on anything. And I don't intend to give up on becoming this bartender. I know it's taken me 10 plus years to become one, but I'm still learning. I'm still processing all of the ways how to make drinks and be the best version of making that drink. Whether it's going to bartending school or doing research on online and stuff like that. it's going to take time. And I can't be really doing any of that stuff right now. You know, it's going to... And vodka, that's another alcoholic beverage that, you know, has, you know, like a screwdriver. It has vodka and orange juice and other things in it. And, you know, vodka martini. You know, those types of things with olives. However many olives they want in their martinis and stuff like that. It's a whole learning curve that I'm still processing in my brain. So don't think I've given up on it. I mean, heck, I've been on Facebook for almost 10 years. And I've been on Instagram for almost 8 years. And I've been on YouTube for 8 years. And I've been on all these social media platforms for a long, long time. So I've never given up on social media. I mean, sure, I've, you know, taken breaks from Twitter and Twitch and YouNow and all of these other things that are on the internet, but I come back to them eventually. Sure, it took me 4 years to come back to YouNow, and it's probably going to take me at least 2 or 3 years to come back to Twitch and Twitter and stuff, and all the other platforms I'm on. I mean, I'm going to stay on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook for as long as I can. That's just a given. And I'm not giving up on any of those platforms. I'm not giving up on Twitch or Twitter or, you know, YouNow or any of those other platforms. I'm just taking a break. That's just how my brain works. It needs to take a break from certain things. I know I'm rambling on about, you know, learning these drinks and not giving up on bartending and all that stuff. And I just wanted to let you guys know that that's what's happening right now. So, don't think I've given up on becoming a bartender. I haven't. I'm still learning how to make drinks. It's just going to take some time to learn all these drinks, that cocktails and things like that at a bar and stuff like that. So don't think I've given up on that, because I haven't. Anyways, I will let you guys go. I hope you're having an amazing first day of May. And a couple days from now, it's May the 4th be with you, which I might just actually watch all of the Star Wars films that I have. I do not have the last Star Wars film, Rise of the Skywalker, but I have every single other film that's Star Wars related. And I might start watching those soon. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you're having an amazing time. Whatever you're doing indoors, whether you're making a puzzle, whether you're reading a book, whether you're watching a movie or watching a Netflix show, you know, you're playing video games, whatever you're doing, just enjoy it. Because once, you know, I mean, don't enjoy it too much, but sooner or later we're going to be able to go back outside and, you know, live our lives the way we're meant to live them, by working at a, you know, job. Even though I'm not working and I've never had, you know, I haven't had a job since 2010, but the fact of the matter is that, you know, I'm looking, I'm researching, I'm doing all this stuff to become a bartender. Now, I hope you guys have the best damn birthday you possibly can, whatever age you're celebrating this year. If you're turning 16, if you're graduating from high school and turning 17 or 18, if you're turning 20, if you're turning 21, turning 25, 30, you know, becoming a teenager, becoming a preteen, whatever age you're becoming this year, celebrate it in the way you want to celebrate it. Even though we're trapped indoors, I don't want to use the word trapped. We're stuck indoors because of this pandemic that's happening. You can still, you know, you can still have cake, you can still have whatever you want for food, that kind of stuff. So, I'm going to let you guys go, but before I do, I wanted to let you guys know I am rewatching You. I'm on episode 3 of season 1. And I'm going to go finish that. And then I'm going to go watch some more YouTube videos and have my late night dinner. I have a sandwich and stuff like that. So, stay awesome. Be who you are. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.